Hello, Malcolm. Hello, everyone else. Welcome back to RimWorld. I think I may have changed the game volume, so the music might be either very quiet or very loud when it comes on, and I'll just check the game volume when we're in. So we're back to visit Avro and the gang. Yes, that volume's up a little, so we'll just drop it back to there. We're back to visit Avro and the gang. And so we just got a new colonist. We had someone call for help. It's happened before. And so we said yes. We have actually said no a couple of times when we were not in shape to deal with it. And the raiders that came after them were fierce indeed. I think our increasing wealth is a serious problem, and I've been putting stuff into wealth, like fancy things, instead of putting stuff into, like, building massive weaponry. And as a result, we have no body armor, and we're undergunned, and we got smacked. We did drive them off. I kind of laid a sort of an ambush outside the front door. So yeah, see, they're all dead here. We had a bunch of people lying in wait here. We had Sar with her chain shotgun hiding out in here. We had some riflemen down here to keep shooting at them as they came in because they approached this way. A couple of them went around back to bang things around back here, and oh, look at that. They did indeed get into the wall, which is not completed. We were just finishing building this wall when they came, so I'm glad it got finished. I've set things up so there's 6 doors. I'm not starting time because we still are, like, you see all the medical signs and Pansy's still down. Yeah, I'll start time in a second. I'll set things up so there's 6 doors between any access point and the base, except for the front, and it seems to always force them to come around to the front because it's less defended. They can get right in through a vent or whatever. They've tried. That's worked so far, and I like 6 doors. It'll take them a long time to get through 6 doors. We can gather our wits. Yeah, the base has grown. We'll go on a tour in a second. The base has grown, of course. That's what you do. We are going to work our way up to spaceship technology. We're doing that. We might even get everyone out of here alive. You never know. We didn't lose anyone, which was amazing. We almost lost 2 people. Straight got mashed. How's he doing? He's still not in great shape, but for some reason because no one's available to tend anyone, and he's on doctoring 1, so he's getting up every time he can walk and helping other people. There's blood trails leading down the hallway to the hospital. We cleaned up the blood in here and in both hospitals to reduce infection, and Pansy got hit the worst. Pansy already only had 1 lung, and he got hit in the neck with a chain shotgun, so his breathing is now 14%, so he's in really awful shape, but we got him to medical care quickly. Unluckily, we didn't get him to a bed with a monitor because they increase your medical 10 quality and stuff, so he would have gotten better treatment, but we just had to rush him to a bed because we stood there and fought until they ran. We did not give up, even with 2 of our members lying in pools of blood at our feet. And everyone else is probably back in hospital. Yeah, they are. Some of them are very badly hurt, and we've lost some body parts, meaning we're going to need to make body parts or buy them because we've lost a lot of efficiency. And it turns out the new colonist, Melissa, who we just did all the setup on just before this episode, so her work and everything is lined up. It turns out that she's got really bad manipulation. She's got such a bad scratch scar on her left arm that it's racking her manipulation. So, and she's got a cheap prosthetic for her other arm. So she's really, I don't know, she's not going to be able to do her jobs all that well. But I've realized that even the one-handed SAR is essential around here because SAR was doing medical work as fast as one hand could do it. So yeah, okay, base growth. This area is about the same. We've got more animal beds in case they breed some more, which they probably will. We sold the adult female and kept a female puppy. We're going to keep that policy going. Try not to have too many puppies. It's great to have a dog team, but you don't want them breeding too fast. And our dromedaries are all pregnant right now. So as soon as we have a male baby, we'll kill the adult male. We keep 1 adult male at a time, same as with cows. And we should do fine. We're getting milk and wool from them, so that's great. And the milk has been quite good. I mean, we've gotten many meals out of it. So we've built out a little kitchen down here in the bottom of the big freezer, and a little butcher table because animals go in here sometimes too. And we decorated it right up with some beautiful sculptures. So yeah, it's very beautiful, although it's dirty. And in our main room here, I realized that I'd made an error in the size, and there was an extra layer of wall here that hadn't been mined, and I was like, whoops, I made a mistake, and I can't fix it because I already laid the carpet. So I mined it out, and I laid silver tile, and we made uranium sculptures. And it's great because we got two really good ones here, and they're both of Avro. And then we've got some other ones that are of much less important people than Avro because the other ones are just bit players in this little drama. So our big new storeroom we finished digging out, and then we ended up turning it into a freezer because of our expanded food production coming up, hopefully, unless something really bad happens weather-wise this season. Hunter lacks ranged weapon. Did I not do her work priorities? Oh no, it's one of our colonists who's down medical. Yeah, okay, so who is it? It's bad luck. What kind of shape is he in? I think we're just going to let him rest in bed. We'll deal with rearming. Hopefully they won't hit us with another raid too soon. So yeah, we turned this into a freezer. We built a nice, new, impressive looking workroom here. And we're going to put our fabrication bench in here because we've researched enough to get a fabrication bench, which means we can finally make our own components. But we need 2 advanced components to build the filthy thing, and we don't have any. We sold the only one we had, so that sucks. We have to wait for a trader with some advanced components. We've got a bit of steel, not enough to make a lot of anything with. And yeah, we're finishing off some security down here. We're not going to be able to build this because we're down to 33 components. That's just barely enough to maintain the base for a while, you know, like we're desperate. There are a few on the map that we can see, so if we get really hard up, we can go, oh good, Larissa's up and healed. We can go get a few if we run right out, but we're leaving those for emergencies. So we took over way more space. Like, our original fields were here, then we made these fields, and now we've made these fields and put in lots of hay and cotton, and then we walled this entire massive area off. So it's completely secure now, or as secure as it gets around here. And we're growing some rice here because it can feed right into this big freezer fast, and there is a kitchen fairly close by, so it's all worth it. And we got lots of hay growing, and then we decided to make more hay so it's less grown in. And we did research cocoa trees. Oh good, CJ's up. We're healing so fast. I should check those people for new scarring. Okay, he's fine. Sar, oh god. Sar's just as bad as before. So who else was fully healed? Larissa? No, she had that cut scar before, so she has somewhat bad manipulation. So we're gonna have to watch people for new scars, and I think it was one of our constructors. I don't think Bad Luck's a constructor, but someone got their finger blown off, and I think it was one of our constructors. It's Tonya? No, she's pretty banged around. Who was it that lost it? It was Rojas. Yeah. Left index finger shot off, and we've already given him an architect leg and a bionic spine that we managed to buy. And now he's hosed, because he's one of our major constructors. And he also moves very fast with his leg, so... Of course, he doesn't even like constructing, but he has to do it. So anyway, problems for him. We need a hand. We have bionics researched, so once we get that fabrication bench, we might be able to make it. We probably need advanced components to make any bionic body parts too, I'm guessing. So it looks like we survived and we're going to recover, but man, to get one colonist, we got smashed. So the solution is, well, we've improved our mortars up to 5, which isn't, it seems like you don't get a lot of shots in. So we are going to armor the front end of the place, basically. I think we've got Watson up on hauling. So Watson, are you up on hauling? Yeah, so he should cremate this stuff and haul these weapons in, because almost no one else is able to walk right now. Avro, wearing a new helmet. Oh yeah, let's just see. She probably took a round to the head, eh? 84%, yeah, probably that helmet got hit during the combat. Maybe she got hit over the head in melee or something. Avro came out of the combat unscathed. I did have her behind other people. She does have a rifle though, so it's appropriate for her to be behind other people. She was in the group up here, I think. No, she wasn't. But she wasn't in the rifleman group. No, she was in a separate group that was down here of 2 people. That's right. The tactics worked okay, but I'm really not good at combat in this game, and we don't have body armor, and we desperately need it. We easily have the tech and skill to make body armor, and we have lots of cotton. We can get steel easily, but components are the problem. So we need components before we can make body armor. We really got to hope a trader comes by with like a real butt wang of components and some advanced components for us so we can get a leg up, because we're in bad shape that way right now. It's a problem. Here's our research room and sculptor's chamber. It's working well. There's our communications desk and sculpture tables. People are working away. We make a lot of money on our sculptures. We just sell almost all of them, even though we've gotten our wealth way up by decorating, which was those uranium sculptures are so incredibly valuable. It was a super mistake to make them. That's probably why all these guys showed up to wreck us. Wow, there's some scrap steel right in here. I'm not gonna turn this on right now, the smelter, because they'll start ranging out to get steel, and I've got them mining a bit of steel right outside the base here, at least when anyone's alive to mine. Watson will come back and do it once he's off hauling, but yeah, everyone's also going to be exhausted because of the fighting. I tried to get them fed before the raiders showed up, but I was too slow with it, and only 1 or 2 of them got their meals eaten, so they were exhausted and hungry. And then they had to do medical care for hours. I had to personally supervise all the medical care to make sure that Pansy lived. He was down to 2 hours. Straight was down to 3 hours, and someone else was down to 7 hours. And the medicals working on them were so slow. It was Avro, and she's only medical, well, she's medical 7, which isn't bad, but it was so slow. It was just a disaster. And yeah, Lou was doing it, but she was injured. You know, she was doing medical, but she was all wrecked and having trouble doing any work. SAR's finally up, so this blood will get cleaned up pretty good. Let's see where SAR's at right now. Cleaning dirt way down here. It's because we made a giant new home area that covers this entire field, so SAR's now probably scrubbed and vacuumed the entire field, basically. But yeah, cocoa trees. We did the research for cocoa trees, and it looks like they have the growing time to make it. And they're self-sweetening. They're genetically modified to self-sweeten. So we put in a nice big patch of them. And they seem to grow fine with the local wildlife, so that's great. And yeah, Bob's your uncle. We're hoping to get some chocolate for trade. I mean, the colonists will eat some, but we had some chocolate in that fell from the sky, literally. And they ate it really slowly. They were super sparing with it. They'd eat 1 piece at a time and be really happy from it. And that was great. So I'm thinking maybe we'll reap a good amount of chocolate. I don't know what the yield looks like on these or anything, or if they'll even make it. If there's a heat wave or something, they might not make it. But they should manage to mature by the end of the year, or the end of the growing season in September. And it would be great to have that for trade, because we can make silver. Look at all our silver. We've been making silver. We desperately need it, because we got to buy stuff like advanced components. And oh wow, they're up and working. This is great. Oh, we got so many people down still, and poor Pansy. How is Pansy? Oh man. Oh my god. 17% breathing. He's like breathing like Darth Vader right now, eh? Oh my god. So we want to armor out this front end, and no mistake. And let's see. So we can probably do it pretty economically. I think we'll pull off our green welcome lights, and we'll armor right around the wind tunnel with space of like 1 tile to walk in it. We'll armor right around the wind tunnel with heavy granite and have the 6-door rule in place, and let them choose where they want to attack, because we also have the technology, once we get the components and stuff, to build security autocannon turret. 350 steel, 40 plasteel, and 6 components. So expensive. But I think We could bring wiring to all the doors easily enough. There's power near enough to all the doors that we can bring wiring into the doors easily enough. We used some underwater wiring, a new thing in the game here. Pretty sweet. And uranium plant pots, for God's sakes. What's the market value of that? $152 plant pot. Let's see what the market value of this legendary sculpture is. 2,000 silver. Yeah, no wonder we're getting a lot of people. Okay, we're going to wait till everyone's fully healed before we gun up, because I don't think we'll get slammed with another raid for a while. We're on Connie Chillax. We should be okay. So, animals are getting fed and tended. That's excellent. I was a little worried that they wouldn't get fed during this period, because we only have a 2-space feeding area for them. We've got too many preferred zones. Every kitchen has preferred zones for foodstuffs. Oh, that's what I was going to do. We've got an imbalance of the quantity of fine meals occurring. Oh, it looks like it's resolving. Okay, so I can probably turn those bills back down, because I got these ones way up to, oops, wrong device. I got these up to 82, and I've got that one down at 70. I'm trying to bring fine meals back up in here. Everyone's doing fine, I'm happy, and Watson's cremating. So now you get to see our beautiful limestone electric crematorium in action. And it seems to burn the clothes along with the person, which is great, because it used to be that all the clothes would appear around and then you'd have to deal with them separately, a million tasks basically. But no, that's all fixed, so great. So we could strip them, grab their clothing and sell it, but I don't think we're going to. Geez, there's silver out there and everything. What is that, a normal chain shotgun? Watson, holy smack, we let that get down to, oh, and a normal light machine gun? Who could grab that? Tonya. Whoa, man, can you grab that normal light machine gun? Those are actually nice weapons. Oh, man. Well, we didn't have any haulers available, so that's the way it is, but... And a bolt action normal as well, so... Watson, can you grab that normal bolt action? What's this, a normal steel spear? What's the market value? 176. We won't get that for her, but we do have a good negotiator in Lou. She's got strong social. Watson has pretty strong social, but he's got a bad ear. He needs a cochlear implant, obviously. Man, there's so much new technology in the game now. Oh my god, we got smacked so hard. I'm glad we're not on Randy Random, who would have probably followed it with another raid or something, or an earthquake, or God knows what. Tornado. There are tornadoes in the game. I shouldn't tempt fate. But I think Connie will let us be for a little while. I thought about opening this up, like tearing out this old wall that used to be our outer armor on the base. And then I thought, well, it's a historic wall. And it's, you know, their movement's probably not too restricted, because we opened this corridor out to here, so... I don't know, I mean, we could bang a new entrance through here, I guess. Oh, I don't know if it's worth it. Because the food storage is here and here, so they have to go that way with the crops anyway. It just might make it easier for them to get home for dinner. Mightn't it? Yes, it might. So, I think we will cut an entrance right here. So we'll just mine these two, and then we'll stick a steel door in, and then we'll mine the rest once the door is in, so we don't rupture the place, basically. We'll turn time up a little. I don't expect anything to happen, though. I just wanted to give you guys a look over the place and see how we were doing. So actually, no point in time up. It looks crazy anyway. We're still okay. We made it somehow. We've got 2 new bedrooms down here. Well, 1 now, because Melissa's in it. And we've got 2 couples, Tanya and Straight. CJ broke up with whoever, I think Tanya. And Avro and Rojas, who are married. And I think Tanya and Straight have married as well. Let's just see. Husband, Stratos, Straight Linnaeus. Straight Linnaeus, straight line. I like it, buddy. I like your name. Yeah, it was CJ and Tanya, or was it CJ and Sar, or is it Sarah? But anyway, that bed came to good use again. We actually never took out our doubles on breakups. We just left them in and moved people around, and it's proved to be the best way to handle it. Because, you know, we're often really short of wood because of constant sculpturing. I think we are. No, we got good wood right now, but we don't always have enough to build a bed. Maybe I should build a spare double just in case, because stone beds aren't as good. It turns out that wooden beds are more comfortable than stone. Who knew? I think that's new in the game. We ended up with mixed sculptures in here. I intended everything to be slate and steel, like slate this, steel that. Oh yeah, what else we did in this stupid room? All uranium chairs. Some of them with art. So an excellent uranium dining chair with art on it is worth 485 silver. So it's not really that expensive, but yeah, sell price multiplier 70%. Okay, so we get 70% of that if we have perfect negotiation, or maybe if we have medium negotiation. I'm not sure. The game has lots of little ways of keeping things hidden. So yeah, we'll dig that. Watson can probably come off haul. Well, no, we still need... It's another chain shotgun. He's hauling dromedary meat by 2. Why don't you just get that there, buddy? Get up here and get that. Yeah, let's make Watson clean this up so it stops bugging me. So as soon as he's in the door, we can just let him drop that stuff and have him haul the next. So, uh-oh. Oh, caravan request. We can't do it yet, but we're gonna try to. Pansy can walk. Oh my god. Consciousness is only at 58% because of his breathing. Breathing is 21%. What a disaster. The poor bugger. But he's gonna go eat a meal, so that's cool. Watson, you can come back for the money. We need that silver just as much as we need all the rest of this. Boy, the rain looks crazy at speed 3 or whatever. Oh no, I made Pansy haul it. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry, dude. You were eating. Oh no, did I interrupt his meal? No. Good. Good, he's not in such a bad mood. He's gonna go watch TV, so that's cool. Oh yeah, the speed's way too high here. He's gonna go watch TV. So we've got a mega screen that we bought long ago, actually. We spent a lot of money on it for no reason, because we have nowhere to put it. It doesn't fit in here. This room needs something, but it doesn't need a mega screen TV. So we need a TV room for the place. And location, location, location. We'll figure out a place. Ooh. We could technically slip a TV room into here and run a corridor right through the historic wall to it. That's a super cool idea. That's exactly what we're going to do. That is such a good idea. We're going to put a TV room in here. Maybe it's a bad idea, but I'm thinking about that. I think that might be a good place for a TV room. We'll just make sure it's all connected to everything. Yeah, we could even have 2 rec rooms, like... And, well, we can't join them because there's lake in the way, and even a moisture pump won't get rid of lake. I did not take the rich soil patches here on the hay. I went around them. I got every bit of good soil that I could, unless... I think I missed some here. Oh, I did too. Oh, darn. Stony soil, soil. Stony soil, soil, soil. Okay, you know what? I missed like 3 pieces of soil. Forget it. I'm gonna let it be. Although I hate that. I really hate that. Let's see. That's soil. That's soil. Stony soil, 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 soil. Soil, soil, stony soil. So, okay, so pop this zone open. Just grab expand zone. And then we'll... Okay, so... I think we can go here to here. And then I think we can go here and here. Let's just see. So, starting there. Soil. Down to here. Soil. Over here. Soil. Perfect. Stony soil. Well, and we accidentally made this a separate zone too, but we'll shrink zone, pop down, and then how do we amalgamate? We can't. So what we're going to do is just select haygrass. I call it a separate zone, and they will plant some haygrass there that probably won't even mature over the course of the year, but I don't care. I wish I'd made it part of the one zone. Actually, I need to. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's OCD, but So we start there, we end there, we go there. So we delete that zone, and now we go to this zone. We go to expand zone. I don't know why it didn't work the first time, but do that and that. Let's see, it made a separate zone again. Why is it doing that? Okay, we'll go to growing zone. Zone, growing zone. And then we'll just try pulling it over 1. Yeah, okay. And then we'll try pulling it up 1. And pull it down 1. And pull it over 1. And pull it up 1. And I think I got the shape of that wrong, so let's figure it out. So, starting here, stony soil. That's the one. Shrink zone, knock that out. I think I've got it. Got soil. And we got soil. Yeah, stony soil is out of the zone, so we're good. I got it. I'm so smart. Sorry guys, that took like 2 years. Anyway, yeah, I avoided the rich soil bands because although they grow faster and are therefore better, I didn't want people running out here to harvest stuff at random times because it's getting to be a bit of a trek to get around the fields. So, and yeah, so establishing access out this way is good too. And I think Watson can come off hauling. Take him down. Well, he still hauls, but you know, he can do some other work now. I've still got make any stone block open, and we're actually out of stone blocks to make. I don't want people going, oh no, I did suspend it already. So Watson should probably now return to mining once he's out of bed. He's a night owl. And Lou is cutting down those trees and planting that hay, and then where's she going? She's healed. Oh god, check for scars. Okay, well, you know, we're doing pretty well that way. I'm not even going to worry about it. Nothing I can do, right? So you're cutting a rice plant? No, I think you're hauling wood by 63. Take that away with you. I didn't switch this to hay by accident, did I? Oh my god. How did that happen? See, I swear I didn't touch that. Put that back to rice. You're all drafted. And undrafted. Stop doing that, you monsters. Oh no. What a severe annoyance. Now this field's going to be completely out of sync. Disastrous. Well, not disastrous, but that is stupid. That is stupid. I must have lit these all up at once, so... Okay, so that's hay grass. I didn't go ahead and turn this to hay grass, did I? Thank gosh. Those are hard to plant. Good, defensive wall is almost complete. Looks like Rojas. Okay, let's see what his manipulation's at now that he's healed. So, 92, not bad actually. He probably won't make many construction errors, but he's gonna have construction botches happening now on a regular basis. Okay, for the next episode, what we're gonna do is we've got an ancient danger room right here. I'd send everyone hunting, but I think it's been too rough for them. Also, we need to rearm. We've got an ancient danger room right here, surrounded by marble walls. That's probably full of fun stuff. So we are definitely going to open that up for next episode. And until that episode, Avro and crew bid you farewell. Looks like we're getting healed. We'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.